Hi guys, today we are going to discuss our hopes, dreams and our miseries for Toaru in 2025. And I'm collabing with Offinus. Great to have you on here.
What's up, dude? It's been a minute.
I mean, we got nothing better else to do, so we might as well discuss what could possibly happen this year, if anything. I know the future's dark. It's like the meme from the first episode of Index where Terma says, "The sky is so blue, yet my future's so dark," or something like that.
Yeah.
That meme has never felt more true.
So relatable, dude. Like I've seen some news going around here and there on Facebook and Twitter, but man, if it's not NT, I just don't care. Like I'm gonna be honest, like this stuff's interesting, right? Like I want more Toaru stuff. I'm a huge fan like you. I love it. But being around the bush, man, I need NT already, bro. NT anime. Sorry, to be more specific.
Yeah, well, at least the NT releases are still coming in English, slowly but steadily. We'll all be ancient by the time they get to NT22R, but oh well.
Oh my,
we're in for the long haul.
It's funny you say that too, because I hope it's not sad to say this, but aside from the Genesis Testament volumes coming out every 3, 4, 5 months, depending on what it is, I actually look forward to the Toaru manga every month, because that's like the pinnacle of Toaru right now for me. Just the manga and the novels. That's it. Like everything else, like the random stuff, the collabs, I don't honestly care for personally.
Let's discuss something. So we actually have a Dengeki Fest coming up very soon. It's on the 16th of February, and that's usually the time when they do announce new anime projects, and they do have like a time slot in the live stream of when they're gonna like discuss new upcoming works. And I saw a Japanese user mention the fact that Mugano's Japanese voice actress is going to be part of that like specific panel. So people are theorizing, oh my god, it could be like a Dark Side item anime rather than a New Testament anime. What do you think about that? I know it's like clutching at straws. Do you think we'll get anything?
Honestly, man, I do not. After last year for the 20th anniversary, with it being such a letdown, in my opinion, of course, I don't really expect much from the Toaru series anymore. Like, I really don't. Like, the announcements, I'm not hyped about them anymore. I feel like I've been let down so many times that I'm just kind of dead on the inside. If there is something, though, I guess it's better than nothing. I'd rather have the Dark Matter anime be animated than Mugano's, but, I mean, that's cool. But what about you, man? What do you think? What do you think?
I just couldn't help but think that just, when you spoke about it, it just sounded really depressing.
Yeah, because it is like.
Listen, okay. No. All right, let's get rid of the Doomer vibes for a second. So, I've always been a massive fan of the light novels. I know it sucks that we've had like absolutely nothing for the 20th anniversary, but hey, we've got Item. The next volume is it next month? I think Item Volume 4. It ended on a good cliffhanger, but I feel like the Item volumes have progressively decreased in quality, in my opinion. I think the ending of Volume 3 definitely salvaged it for me, because that was just incredible. I was not expecting that at all, and I'm curious to see where it will go. We also got Genesis Testament Volume 12 in April. Ironically, that's when the 20th anniversary supposedly ends.
Yep.
I honestly have no idea where that story is going to go, considering how Genesis Testament 11 ended. Are you excited for any of these books?
Yeah, I'm actually, after I finished reading GT11, the way they described hell is like, you correct me if I'm wrong, because right as of now it's been a minute. The hell was considered a different phase, if I remember correctly. It's very interesting. I love the interactions between CRC, Anna, and Toma. That was awesome. I ain't gonna lie, that was pretty cool. That was pretty funny. But
yeah, especially the falling boob mountains, which definitely didn't ruin the final fight. Yeah, that was peak fiction.
It was peak fiction.
Absolute cinema.
It was good. I really liked it. It was better than the past couple novels, in my opinion. But it was, or past the novels.
Whoa. You rated it? You liked it more than GT 9 and 10? Are you kidding me?
No. 9 was good. 10 was shit. Hold on. I forgot, dude. Oh my god, it's been forever.
Right. 10 was when Toma literally died. Toma literally died on the 20th anniversary of Index. How ironic.
Oh yeah, never mind. No, I'm thinking of something completely different. Oh wait, GT.
Well, Alice yeeted Toma.
Oh yeah. Sorry, I'm looking back at the cover novels again just to get a quick fresher memory. Yeah. I take back what I said. Yeah, GT3 and GT4 are the ones I didn't like the most. Yeah, everything else is good. Yeah.
You didn't even read GT3.
Exactly my point. See what I mean, bro? It's just like it's got Kuroko in it and Hamazura. I'm not gonna read that. No.
All right, I want to ask you, where do you think Genesis Testament 12 will actually go? Because that's the thing I'm most curious about. Do you think like Toma's gonna get revived in like his zombie-like body, which Heaven Chancellor put in the morgue in the hospital, or is he gonna get like a new body? I don't know. Is it gonna be about Secret Chiefs? I honestly don't know. I'm more curious about like, is Toma gonna come back? I mean, obviously he must come back in some shape or form. Otherwise, it's gonna be like a crazy writing decision from Kamachi.
It's so hard to say, man, because honestly, Kamachi's really good in writing novels with twists and turns and differing points. Like the way we're at right now in GT11, I never would have thought that he would go and do all this stuff in that phase, I guess we'll just call it. I think he's gonna go back in his original body. However, I feel like when he does get back in his body, you know, with Magic Breaker, there's gonna be some type of something with him when revived or when resurrected. I think resurrected is the better way to say it. I don't know, man. I think he's gonna come back alive with something else. I don't know what it's gonna be.
We've waited 20 years to not know what Toma's exact powers are in terms of Beyond the Right Hand. We still don't know what a dragon is exactly. It's been 20 years since OT2, so I think Kamachi needs to speed that up, to be honest. I mean, he's exploring the dragon a bit more, which I like in GT, but we need to know the details, Kamachi. You've solved this mystery for like 2 decades. It's getting a bit ridiculous.
Yeah, it is getting a little bit ridiculous. Don't be like One Piece, Kamachi. Just don't do that. You're better than that. He's better than that.
Yeah, I wanted to ask you, what characters would you like to see, like returning characters, I mean, or like some of the OGs in the light novel? Just Accelerator? I mean, he appeared very briefly in GT10.
I know, but...
You want to get out of jail? Well, he is out of jail now, technically, but we don't know what's happened to him.
Accelerator would be nice. Who else would I want to see come back as an OG?
Fuyama?
Of course, man. It's just what, dude. I honestly, I don't remember whatever happened to that dude after.
We don't know. We just know
he's just still non-existent.
We know that High Priest like stomped his ass, and then Toma called an ambulance, and then we didn't find out what happened. Similar situation with Yuitsu, where like she got ganged up on by Kamisato's harem, and we don't know if she survived or I don't know, is put in a coma somewhere.
I know this is gonna be literally impossible, and probably would never happen. But I'm still wanting Oath and this to get some, magic back first. Like, actual, like, her body back. Of course, that's never going to happen. But I would still love it.
Sorry, we're going off on a tangent here. Back to kind of, like, what's going on at the moment. Like, Toaru, like, in terms of Index and Railgun have had, like, recent collabs with different games. I can't name them off the top of my head. But it's been quite, like, a lot lately. Do you think that's a coincidence? Or... I think it is. I don't read too much into that. I don't know. I keep seeing new collabs on Twitter with other games.
I don't know, man. I don't understand why the collabs. Here, it's this one. It was Phantasy Star Online 2, New Genesis, X Toaru. That's one. But like, why new? I don't even know fantasies. People even still play that game, but like,
I never heard of it.
Like I've heard of it briefly, but like if you're gonna do a collab, make it like on a known game, like Fortnite. Have Total Homage of Cricket 90s.
In all fairness, we did have Blue Archive recently, well, semi-recently.
Oh yeah, we did.
We had it last year in like the West and the year before in in Japan. That's probably the most prominent one, which comes off the top of my head.
Sorry, I'm always deviating from your question, but to answer your point, I do think it's leading to something because like collabs on even random games like that is kind of like building up to something, in my opinion. Maybe there is something because with the Dengeki, I can't pronounce that word. The festival coming up with Mugano's voice actor, with the 21st anniversary coming up, with everything in April, with the release of GT12, hopefully, fingers crossed, we might get something. As if more people start hearing about these random collabs with Toaru, it could build to something. It'll garner up like small hype little by little. So I mean, who knows? I mean, like you said, an item anime could be in the production right now.
That would be great. Well, at least we still have the Pachinko, and we got a new song by Iguchi. Do you think she's the one to do like future Index anime openings if you do get future seasons with the passing of Marlon Kurosaki and the retirement of Mami Kawada?
I do. Honestly, I do. Yeah. I got a number. Yeah, I do. Nothing more to say.
Okay. How do you feel about like creating content online about like Toaru in 2025?
Oh man, let me tell you, when I got my boy Accelerator bodying people from random universes, it's great. Fantastic Toaru content. It gets people to know the true power system, how amazing Accelerator is. Nah, I'm just kidding. It's actually kind of rough. It's so rough, dude. The hype just isn't there for Toaru anymore. Like, it's not. It sucks because there's nothing being talked about. The marketing for Toaru is very poor, in my opinion.
Oh yeah, tell me about it. Yeah, I just see, not even I see things. There's just like inactivity across the board.
Toaru just isn't getting the love like it deserves, especially here in the United States. I don't know how it is in the UK, but like people just don't know about it over here, and it's because poor marketing. You have animes being released every like 10 years for that show. I don't know, man. It sucks. I wish there was more. Can't really do anything. I mean, like, what do you think about everything? 2025 for content for Toaru. How about you, man? With you being the actual Toaru channel.
Well, I have been inactive for a while for different reasons. It's not that I don't have any ideas for it, because I showed you like my list of ideas, and I do have a lot of ideas about making Toaru content. Well, I do think it is about narrowing it down. It's about approaching it in a different way. You've got to make it relevant without relying on an anime for its success. To some extent, I rode the wave of the aftermath of like Railgun T, which was really good, and most fans really like that. Yeah, I know what I got to do. I think it's about just using other means to keeping it relevant with other anime fans who might not know about it or may have lost interest over the years.
I'm not a Toaru YouTuber, but I do love Toaru quite a bit, as you know. I've kind of been slacking on some Toaru characters on my channel personally, and I was thinking it was all time to start talking about them again because, I made this channel based off Accelerator. Well, I need to start actually making content about Toaru characters, but like in a different way. Use characters that we don't really talk about much. Even Kamisato, man, I mean, he's barely talked about. He's cool as hell. If the whole entire Toaru series, light novels, were like adapted into the manga, like the manga, which they are doing, just very slowly, but they are doing it. It would put a lot better respect on the Toaru series because, like, I don't know if you've seen, but like the rating for the manga itself is actually really, really good. It fixes a lot of things wrong with, well, especially the anime, but like it's really good. I actually really like it. The art's really good too, and everything. Here's my other question. So for you, me personally, I would love if Toaru, the whole entire Toaru franchise, went to a different studio, animation studio. What do you think about that?
Honestly, I would like the animation to be, JJK season 2 level, like especially with the Saint fights and everything. But I've always been a person when watching anime. I know anime is a visual medium where you watch the pretty colors go back and forth, and I love stories more than like animation. And if an animation can tell a good story, then I'm like down. If a studio can like do the story justice, I don't mind cutting back on like the animation a little bit.
That's fair. That's a fair point. I've told my friends this too, and some agree with me, some don't. Totally fair. Everyone's got their opinion. JC staff, like the animation studio themselves, they're very good at slice of life, cooking, romance type animes. But when it comes to fighting animes, though, I honestly don't think they're the very best at it. Danmachi, I don't know why they decided to just go like all hands in with Danmachi, but not Toaru. That's beyond me. I wish other people truly knew how amazing Toaru was and actually gave it a chance. It is a lot more complicated than other, series. To be honest, it's harder to get into. But once you're in, though, bro, you're in, man.
In for the long haul.
I hope we get better news this year than last year, because you could probably say the same thing, but it's sad, man. Love Toaru, but when they're not representing, especially for a 20th anniversary, it's kind of like. It hurts. I can't be too mad though because like at least Toaru got 3 seasons of Index, 3 seasons of Railgun, and then 1 season of Accelerator and a movie. Not all series can get that.
Check out Office's channel if you enjoy versus battle content and the occasional Accelerator video.
Yes! But no, more importantly, check out my homie Aeon because he's the Toaru god who knows everything and will keep you updated with everything Toaru related and more.
Oh,
and he's British, so you have to subscribe to him because he's amazing.
Alright, thanks guys for watching. What are your hopes and dreams for 2025, if you have any, or is it only despair? Let me know down below, and check out the videos on screen. I'll see you all next time. Bye-bye.